deep ocean is a major part of the Earth system. It moves heat around the world, maintains our atmosphere at a comfortable temperature for us to live in, and the ocean absorbs about 1/3 of the excess carbon dioxide we produce, and much of that is stored in the deep ocean.
Words can't describe, just incredible. Never mind the experience, but to see that stuff, very cool. I won't sleep tonight.
So the value of having these collaborations with scientists from outside of Bermuda is that they come with tools and resources that we can't ever hope to dream to have here.
The concern is that you'll end up with
We have a small community of scientists here. There's a bunch of very highly trained, well-qualified people, but collaborations with partner institutions in other countries bring different perspectives, bring more resources, and so it is always exciting to have the opportunity to work with a big international team.
When you scuba dive, you get to there. We just got to about there. But you still got, I mean, I understand why people are excited about space, but really, this is here.
They sent these submarines down the side of the volcano. Now, we Bermudians all know that we live on top of a volcano, but we've never seen what it looks like down there at 1,500 feet. And I mean, it's just so thrilling. You have no idea how exciting it was, at least for me, to actually see the side of the volcano, this volcano that's always been a legend.
To answer your question, yes, I'm excited.
With this mission, we've joined a conservation organization called the Nekton Foundation, who's just recently formed itself with the goal to establish baseline conditions in several different environments around the world to develop what they're calling an index for ocean health. We're here in Bermuda for a couple of reasons. One is it's an auspicious place to get a start for a deep ocean survey, because Bermuda was the site of some of the very first historical dives in submersibles into the ocean, into the deep ocean. But also from a scientific perspective, it's an area of transitions. So it's on the transition between the Sargasso Sea and the Gulf Stream and the Atlantic Ocean, and it's also essentially it's the top of a volcano. It's a seamount. And so you have this ability to see the transition from the deep marine environment, some 10,000 feet deep, all the way up to, of course, above sea level. And that's what we're here to do, is survey the portion of that seamount from 1,000 feet deep with the submersibles all the way up to shore, basically, with our dive teams.
The dive teams from Global Underwater Explorers are a critical part of our scientific work with the XL Catlin Deep Ocean Survey. Their ability to operate down to 90 meters, they're extraordinary technical divers. But the equipment which they have, they're carrying CTDs so they can measure the conductivity and the temperature and the depth of the water, and also take water samples. They've also got extraordinary mobility, a lot greater mobility than the submersibles have. So their ability to be able to operate effectively and efficiently at those extraordinary depths is extraordinary. And it's our ability to be able to combine the work which they're doing. Those divers are operating at those critical extremes of what is possible in the ocean, and combining that with these extraordinary submersibles that enable us to get this bigger picture of the health of the ocean around Bermuda.
So we've got many different moving parts here today. We've got the sub-team, we've got 2 diver teams, we've got video objectives, we've got science objectives, and we managed to put that all together into one piece. What's really cool is that's happening in mid-water, all the way down to 90, 100 meters. So we've got 2 subs meeting together with 2 video teams and a lighting diver, and then we're coming down to 95-ish meters, and we're meeting with 2 divers collecting data scientifically on the bottom. So this is incredible amount of complexity to mesh together and make it all happen in one go.
On this mission, we're using CCR for all of our deep diving. And this is really important because we use very little gas per dive. So right now, even filling the CCRs, it's taking us about 3 to 4 hours a day to refill. If we were using another method that used more gas each day, this would be an overnight procedure. We'd need more people, and we don't have enough space on the ship for more people. So in order for us to self-support in a small dive team of 6 and dive 3 divers to up to 300 feet, 90 meters each day, we need this tool to keep our logistics realistic.
Well, for our research, the GUE divers are doing a number of different things. The first task, probably the most important to us, is that they're undertaking surveys of the fish communities and the benthic communities, that is the animals and algae living on the seabed, using stereo video and normal video for the seabed.
The advantage of having both GUE technical divers as well as submersibles in the water is that we can cover a wide range of depths. So the submersibles are able to go a little bit deeper than our tech divers, all the way down to 300 meters, whereas the tech divers are limited to about 100 meters maximum. However, our GUE divers are a huge resource to us because they actually have a lot more agility than the submersibles do. So I can have them take a sample really close to a coral community or really close to more of an algal community, and they can pick and choose a lot easier than our claw on the submersible is capable of doing.
The oceans are changing very rapidly, so it's important to get baselines because of the speed of change in the oceans. It may be that in 10 years' time we want to take another look at this exact locality and understand, how the coral covers changed, whether there are differences in the fishing communities, all as a result of generally human activities.
Getting the next generation to understand that there is this massive world down there beneath the ocean, and it's their world, more than anyone else's really, is vitally important. And if they understand that, and they understand how that world interacts with their own personal world on shore, then they're more likely to understand why it's important to preserve that world beneath the ocean.